We're live.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
I love a nice dry wine.
There's nothing like it, really.
No, not really.
There really is nothing like it if you think about it.
No, it's not comparable to any other
I do, though.
drink that is going to inebriate you.
Yeah. Now, it was weird. I started, like, I don't know. I was, like, trying
You
to...
got
I was trying to get into wine, and then I was, like, started to drink those... it was, like, a white wine, but it was kind of sweet. It wasn't, like, cupcake.
It wasn't like a
sweet.
cupcake Moscato?
No. But it was something like that. And then one time I just went to a wine taster, and all they had was red wine. Yeah, I did. And all they had was red wine, but I got hammered at it, and ever since then, I just liked red wine. I guess all I had to do was get hammered off of it, so...
I can respect that, and you also got everyone else into red wine.
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
like, don't get me wrong, I can drink about anything, but I really did not care for the taste of red wine before I think I saw you starting to drink it. So I was like, I'm going to have to give that a shot.
Yeah.
And then, everyone tells you it's good for your heart and shit like that. So I was like,
Jesus drank wine.
Yeah. I was like, he turned water into wine.
Yeah, I mean...
It's like, if we could do the same thing, I don't think we'd be sitting here doing this podcast right now.
We're in good shape, I think. So.
Yeah, no, I was like, we're doing all right. We're halfway there. We have the wine.
Right?
Yeah, we just need the ability now.
When was it that we started talking about you going into hair school?
Probably around the end of the summer in 2015.
15, yeah.
So, I mean...
Around there. We were sitting in the
almost
basement,
3 years. Yeah. Almost 3 years. You had just started going to hair school, and you came over and you sat down and we were just hanging out, and you put on a bunch of barber videos, and you do as you normally do and just acted like a little hype beast.
Yeah.
Just hype me the fuck up on it.
I did hype you up, yeah.
So, wouldn't you know it, about 2 months later, I think I went and enrolled at Old Town Barber College, and, everything kind of went on from there. And
it was wild.
Going to Old Town, just kind of threw myself in there within. I think I went in for a tour, signed up, started classes about a week and a half later. So it was a pretty quick process.
That's exactly how I did it.
Yeah,
I literally.
It was like a last minute decision. Let's do this.
Yeah,
thing.
I was like, I should be a barber. I should go to hair school. But then, everyone was telling me go to the Zanons, now Crave or whatever. And I walked in and stuff. I was like, yeah, let's do a tour and stuff. But yeah, from the moment of my tour, I started I think it was like a week, maybe 2 weeks later.
Oh yeah.
Had no idea what I was doing or why I was doing it, for that matter.
I was in the exact same boat. I
definitely, but honestly though, I did want to do something. I was working, I want to do something where I work with my hands. Yeah. But I want it to be indoors and not dirty.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I'm like,
I was like, we both worked similar. We both worked similar jobs as far as construction. I mean, I've done some roofing, flooring. So we've worked labor intensive jobs, and I think we like the aspect of going to somewhere and doing something every day with our hands. Yeah. But we don't like the aspect of having to grind it out on your ass, basically, for the money that you're earning.
Yeah.
And when you're doing hair, it's a little bit of the opposite. You work with your hands. You got to be a little bit more personable, You gotta be able to talk to clients. I was like,
really just sit around and bullshit all day.
Exactly. I was like, you got to be a good bullshitter.
Yeah.
You also got to be knowledgeable about the hair, which is something I never thought about, and I'm sure you never thought about when you started school, was how much knowledge goes into actually cutting the hair.
No. I started school, and I mainly thought about it was when, I started kind of growing my hair out from shaving my head for just years.
Oh, yeah, just baking it clean.
Yeah, and I couldn't get the haircut I wanted. I was, getting kind of pissy about it. I'm like, all right. I was like, I could do this. And then, kind of, went from there, really.
Yeah, I don't know. It
was dope, though. I mean, who would have thought?
I just started out on the hype beast train from you.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it went, man.
We were sitting around in the basement, and I remember watching. It was a really calm video too. But
I honestly think we saw some of the Shoreham guys too. I think we watched a little bit of the Shoreham videos, man. Yeah, those dudes are hype beasts. I was like, they just make it look so cool to do hair.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is
I like that though.
Everyone loves to be cool.
I definitely like that.
And
here we are.
Oh yeah,
a few years later.
A couple years later, and here we are in the shop that we put together. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see what the future holds, honestly.
Who knows? Who the hell knows?
No one, honestly. I don't.
It is interesting. Very interesting how things played out for us.
Oh, I just loved how you like I'll use it again, but your typical hype beast self, and you came in to the school, got a haircut. You're like, yeah, man. So I'm looking at a venue, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it, and we'll probably be open by Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Here we are, 5 months later, just about to do a soft open.
Yeah, yeah.
So things don't always work out as
it did take
as one hopes.
It took about 5 months longer than I thought.
Yeah,
but hey,
and that comes with the territory of doing everything yourself,
Yeah, honestly though, like, and everything how custom it is too.
Oh yeah,
everything I really overestimated how fast I could work at it, like, and how fast we could do all this stuff. But and relying on other people, like how fast, how fast can these barber chairs get in here? How fast can this guy make these custom wood slabs? I just completely, I was just thinking nothing but positive things, and didn't always happen. But
hey, there's nothing wrong with that though. I mean, it's here now, and all we have to do is look forward to the future. Be able to carry ourselves, and I don't believe it'll be as hard as we think it is, especially with the outlets in which we are going to market ourselves. The deals that we've done.
Yeah, I mean, no, nothing's easy though. You know what I
mean? Nothing's given. Yeah, that's not to say nothing's very easy though.
Tomorrow's not promised. Oh,
nothing.
You never know what could happen.
Very true. Yeah, very true. We could all be enslaved tomorrow.
Yeah, could die in a fire.
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, robots, man.
Yeah. See, that's That's one thing though. At least robots could probably never cut hair, so we should be having a job for a while.
I mean, robots could probably bake your head, but
they can't custom cut it.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't think they're given any kind of trendy or style
not in our
cuts.
Lifetime, though.
Truly, hopefully, and if they do, hopefully, I own the company that makes those robots.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I'd get a haircut by a robot. I would probably.
I don't know. It kind of depends for me what kind of tools the robot's using. If it's a pair of clippers, if that robot does clipper over comb, I'll go to that robot. But if that robot's got a pair of shears, I'm not going to risk that.
Really?
Oh yeah, you kidding me? The strength a robot could have just lop your ear off in a heartbeat.
True.
I don't want to be Van Gogh.
No.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not down with being one ear.
Yeah, no, that would suck.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
You'd probably still have the ability to hear. It's just like, one side of your head would look real weird
though.
without
You'd probably have to cup it. If you just had a hole, you'd probably have to cup it.
Do those old school films. It's like in Wild Wild West, that guy that had he had a little horn that he just shoved in his ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be that.
I mean, I wouldn't be too opposed to that, honestly.
No.
It'd be a conversation starter, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, but anyways, back to the salon. And then we got two pretty cool ass dudes in here, honestly.
Oh yeah, Joe and Cole both do wonderful with men's hair.
Yeah,
and I'm really appreciative to find two more people that have a similar outlook about the industry that we do.
Yeah, super like-minded.
Oh yeah,
everyone's chill. It's weird how chill it is.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
I truly enjoy being in here. I mean, myself, right out of school went to Great Clips, and I'll tell you right now, that is not an environment for anyone to grow or flourish in. I feel like, I don't want to be too harsh here when I say this, but I do feel like it's a place for stylists to retire. That's a place where that's a place where you coast. That's a place where you've already got a savings account, and you're not really looking to do much more than an hourly grind. I mean,
I feel like you could end up making money there. Be like, you couldn't get up there in the company a little bit. I don't know.
No, you could. It would just take a while. And coming from the barber background that I do, and going into a place where it is mainly cosmetologists doing men's hair, and I'm well versed in men's hair already.
Yeah.
Even though I was just coming out of school, the techniques that I was shown and that I employ, I feel like are a little bit more advanced than some of the things that they use. And that's not to say that they don't know how to do the hair that way. It's just when you put a 15-minute time limit on somebody's haircut, and you're also dependent upon how quickly you get that haircut done, you're based on how much money you're making off of that. I mean, it's really hard to care too much.
It is weird because out of cosmetology school, I went and rented chairs at salons.
Yeah.
And I noticed a major difference between stylists and barbers.
Oh yeah, there's a major difference,
and it's all about more for me. It's about a price difference in it, and meaning so I went into the first real it was a nice salon that I went into, and I rented the chair every week, and I was definitely really good at men's hair at this point. Like, to where everyone else was, like, impressed. Like, oh, wow, you're so good. I didn't think I was that good, but they really did. Yeah. And then they're all charging more than me. And I was like, how weird is that?
Yeah, exactly.
And then I look at, and I, like, talk to other barbers that are way better than me and way better than the people I've seen charging what they charge. And they charge less than that.
Yeah.
And I thought, how weird is that? And so I just started taking notes, about everyone's more like how they present a service to a man. Just
100%.
You know what I mean?
That is
it's not just
75% of the battle, in my opinion.
It's not just a haircut kind of thing.
No,
That's
it's not.
Kind of the mindset there, and I like it. I'm glad I worked in salons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
It'll teach you a lot. And then I don't know. I think it's cool that Joe is just straight fresh out of school.
Oh yeah.
And we can really, like, I feel like he's just around good people to be around right out of school.
Oh yeah, and he's got the drive. I mean, with him being with a military background, I was like, he definitely was telling me, he's kind of in the military. He was kind of a no nonsense guy, which I really appreciate, especially
and
coming
sick
into.
Beard.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The man's got a sick beard. He's got a good head to have a bald head and a beard.
Yeah.
Definitely. Which I can really respect because my weird wonky head does not work with any of that.
You look weird.
No, I would look real weird. Yeah. I don't know, man. Though when we chopped all this hair off, it's cool. I'll be honest.
Cole's got a beard too on it.
He does. He does have a nice beard,
nice and burly. Like it's just a good beard. Any bullet, he takes care of it too. So that's
cool. No, I was like, he knows how to take care of it. And that's not to say that men don't care about it. It's just not a lot of men, know how to take care of their beard as well as that man does.
Yeah. So Joe, it's funny. All of us kind of come from different little backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
But it is funny how we all have similar mindset. Joe, fresh out of school, definitely has a similar mindset. Cole, mostly been in barbershops. Like, just pretty
cosmetologist, but been in barbershops.
In and out barbershops, quick haircut barbershops. Nothing wrong with it, but that's what he was doing. Yeah. You, kind of fresh out of school, yes, great clips. You were there for a little while, though.
Yeah.
Me, nothing but salons.
Yeah.
What a weird dynamic. I like it though. It's cool.
I was like, I like the dynamic in here because it's what we offer to each other more than than it is the atmosphere that I like around here.
We're all different, but definitely have like same mindset.
Yeah, we have similar goals, but we all come from different backgrounds, have different experiences, so we have all the learning opportunities we've been presented with to offer to each other.
Yeah. It is funny, though, and being all from, like, different kind of backgrounds in the industry, we all definitely go after very similar clients, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
More of that, like, it's like I've noticed, like, you guys, like, I know who, like, the clientele I like to cut their hair. Like, for me, that, like, 18-ish to, 30s-ish, mostly, like, kind of cool styles.
Yeah.
Messy, laid-back dudes.
Oh, yeah.
But cool styles nonetheless. And I noticed Cole, like he has some clientele that I was looking at and taking photos and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty similar to me. Joe definitely wants to do more like we'll just call it trendy, that trendy stuff like that. Yeah. You definitely about the trendy stuff. I've seen you do a lot more than that, but definitely like trendy stuff.
Yeah, I like to market myself to a specific person, but I like to have the openness in my clientele because I do like to switch it up. I don't like doing... It's not to say that every haircut's the same because it's not. You're doing something different on every single person's head to achieve a similar goal. Yeah. But I do like getting I like getting some ethnic hair in here.
Yeah.
I do love doing that. I love doing a clean taper on some ethnic hair.
I get sick of doing tapers though, dude. Honestly, I get sick of doing fake. I get sick of using clippers, really. But
I do, dude. That is one thing that in the barbering world, in my opinion, is very overlooked. Is the ability to use your shears, especially on an all-over shear cut. That is one thing that I appreciate more than anything as someone who has the ability to do an all-over shear cut and maintain shape and knows everything about it. Whether you want to go with more of a square look, a round look, and they can achieve that with a pair of shears and a comb, and that is it.
Yeah, I mean, it really just, I don't know, the more, like, I do have a lot of people that are pretty stuck on, like, I want really short hair.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I don't mind doing it. I like talking to them, so I like sitting there and bullshitting with them either way. But if I'm strictly going for like something that I'm gonna enjoy doing this haircut and enjoy like pushing my limits, like kind of learning in a hair, like in the middle of a haircut.
Oh yeah.
I definitely like it to be an all sheer haircut.
Oh.
Pretty long sides, and like it's harder to style. But I also like that challenge, I feel like you just learn from it.
No, you do. And I mean, that's one thing that I do love about this industry is coming into it, I knew starting out it would be something that I will never get bored of because I am constantly growing and learning new things, new techniques. Mm-hmm. There's always going to be new trends and styles, so I'm going to have to learn how to work around those and put those on different kinds of people. Head shape is a huge thing that you'd never think about.
Creating I would have never thought about that ever, like just as before hair school or anything like that. And I don't know about how other hair schools teach, but like since the Crave, did, when they switched to Crave, they had the crew program, and that's what like crew is like big on more shape than anything. I respect it. I do like shade as well. Like if it's a fade, I think you should find a good mix. Mm-hmm. But the shape thing, really like it's so underlooked. You know what I mean?
Definitely in modern barbering, it's underlooked because a lot of people are going to, or at least I see a lot.
It's old school barbering though. Like old school barbering is shape.
Yes, 100%.
And that's where like crew picked up from it, I think. But then when I was trying to grow my hair out, right, and I was having cosmetologists cut it, right, and not to knock them, but they didn't think about shape.
Yes,
you know what I mean. They thought about just length, pure length,
100%.
Which is it's interesting too.
It's also interesting to me thinking about that because whenever I would go to cut women's hair in school, even though I was a barber, I did plenty of women's hair in school, and it was like I really transferred. The more I did women's hair, the more I understood the application of all of the shapes they were teaching me.
Definitely.
When I did the women's hair.
Mm-hmm. I think men's hair, like when I was in school, and it was like the only time I really did men's hair is when I like hounded all of our friends to come see me, and I really sucked, really bad actually.
No,
I was bad.
I was like, your fades weren't that bad. You just had some wild ideas and didn't exactly know the best way to put them to practice yet. But it was all forming together. Come a long way from there.
Oh,
a long way. It
was all forming together, but now like looking back and like sometimes when I do like some shorter women's hair, I do notice like I think about shape. I don't try to make it like a square, hard corner shape. I try to make it a round, kind of like a skinny.
A little bit more.
You know what I mean?
I feel like the round shapes are a little bit more feminine. Squares, a little bit more masculine.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like that's one
thing. You see corners on something, and you're kind of like, that's hard.
Yeah.
And you kind of think of like guys like, oh, that's hard.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why a lot of beards you'll see. You look back, maybe even only 2-3 years ago, and I feel like a lot of beards were being rounded in. You saw a lot of round lines coming down into the shape, and now you see a lot more. You see a lot more angular lines these days. I feel like you see a lot more straight, and then you'll come up to the sideburns straight off, and then you'll round it in, with the hairline. Yeah, but that's a given. That's how the
depends
hairline
on the client,
falls.
really. But
exactly,
for sure. Get this one. I just want to finish these real quick.
Yeah.
Pour them up, bud.
Oh, I will.
You ready for the big opening, man?
I'm interested to see the turnout, and I'm also scared because I'm hoping we have. I'm hoping we have planned accordingly to the amount of people that are going to show up. Yeah. I'm excited. Ooh, I forgot.
Okay, it's been fun in here.
The man behind the camera needs a little bit of drink.
Get Chris a drink. It's been fun in here, just like us taking clients only, right? But I am very interested to see I'm interested to see people we don't know come in here and hang out and see how they like the vibe. I think it appeals to a lot of guys, but that is something I think about. But that party, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's gonna be plenty of stuff. There's gonna be probably enough food, but I'm thinking more of like alcohol.
Yeah, because
I got 2 of those kegs. And we're going to have a ton of wine.
No, I feel like we should get a decent amount of wine. And
yeah, I'm going to get a bunch of wine.
Only because I know the crowd that I will be bringing through, and I also know the crowd you'll be bringing through, and this isn't a bad thing, but we're drinkers. I mean, we drink. Big time. We put it down.
This is the Men's Hair Drinker podcast, so.
It is. I think that's why we drink
it says
every day for this occasion.
Now, I don't know. I think it'll be cool. I have some people coming that I, kind of more friends, but more I consider like people just in my network.
Yeah,
I think that'll
be
more
cool. Of a little bit more of a professional capacity.
Right. I think it'll be cool because there's multiple people like that coming.
Oh,
Maybe, people getting mixed in together.
And I was like, it's a good mixture.
Beers are flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love when the beer flows because the conversation flows as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like,
open up a lot.
Yeah,
more.
liquor and openness go hand in hand.
Yeah, that's why I love like when we do photos or videos or something and we're always drinking during it.
Oh yeah,
I love it, dude. Everyone just gets a little wild.
Oh yeah,
not wild, but they just get like they're not scared to say anything.
Oh yeah, and I love the little tidbit in my video that Chris put together.
Of this, the Miller Lite. Dude.
Oh yeah, where Vinny's in the background, just Miller Lite in hand, ready to go.
Yeah.
It
was cool.
I enjoy I enjoy the times we have where we can cut loose, and also work on our craft.
Close the blinds, lock the door, and really like start digging deep into what it is we're doing and learning 100%. In the middle of stuff, throwing 100%. Ideas off each other. I like that a lot. That's kind of my idea behind this place, is to have like-minded people like that. Though, is like, let's. After we're done for the day, let's lock the doors. Let's bring some hair models in, and let's have them let us do what we want. Keep it cool and stuff, but really just like dig deep and learn.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Be innovative.
Yeah,
really.
be able to cut free with your work, not be so. And this is what I like about it. I like being able to cater to every client and take care of them and fulfill their needs and wants 100%. But at the same time, I also like to have the freedom to be able to do what I want with the hair, because I have a vision, outside of giving every client what they want. My vision is I want to be able to continue my education, as well as in the future, I hope to move into a capacity where I can educate people and maybe change the industry of barbering a little bit back to that's old school ways, where we are focused a little bit more on shapes, and we are a little bit more shear focused than we are clipper focused. Where
maybe
so where that's
for sure.
The only reason I say that is just because when I went to Old Town Barber College, there wasn't very much shear use, and that's also based on clientele. I was like, when
you're also giving like $6 haircuts there, so it's like
exactly
that's tough to get like clientele like that has hair like us,
that you want to cut,
right?
Hair that you're excited to sit down in your chair.
Yeah, the only time you can get that is if at a school is like, you gotta beg them to come in.
Oh yeah, so you gotta beg them, or you get your friends, and you have a little. I say a little. You probably have a lot more leeway with your friends than you do with any other client that sits down in your chair. Definitely. Only because, you have a personal relationship outside of what you're doing right there. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit easier for them to take your word on whatever.
I still have a few like clients from hair school. I don't know how, but
see, I was like, I don't have. It's like my clientele base right now is very small, but I definitely don't have any clientele base from the school. And I kind of want to attribute that to the price that they pay, because you have a lot of people.
It's tough jumping from a school's price to like a real price.
I was like, I charge $22, which in my opinion is a very reasonable price, because you can go down to any local barbershop and it's going to be $20 for a cut.
Oh, yeah, I think your price is super low. But
no, I feel like it is in my opinion as well. It's just you walk in, you could be waiting there for an hour and a half, and you're still going to pay $20 for that cut. Mm-hmm. I'm $2 more. I'm by appointment only. Yeah. You know exactly when you're going to get your hair cut with me.
Definitely.
And I'm inclined to say I have a little bit more time to play with, so I feel like I can cater to you a little bit more. So I'm not going to say that I give a better haircut than anyone out there, because I believe everyone has the same ability, but at the same time I believe I have a little bit more freedom with the amount of time I allot myself to do what you want with your hair.
Yeah.
Which is why I really respect the space that we're in right now, is because we have the ability to cater to the client enough to where it makes every client feel special, which is exactly what I wanted out of a workplace,
For sure. What do you think you'll be in like 2 years? Just like looking forward.
Looking forward, where do I think I'll be, or what do I hope I'll be? Which one would you rather me answer? Because I could give you two very different answers for those two questions.
Throw them out there, bro.
All right, where do I think I'll be? I think Within the next 2 years, me and you will be looking to open another shop or obtain an already existing. I would really like to move into the salon area just because I like being able to cater to the clients more, and that's more promoted at a salon than a barber shop. Mm-hmm. But I would like to open a barber shop that is along with the ideals that we have at this shop. We're here more to take care of our clients and make every one of our clients feel special than we are to, get as many heads in the door as we can. I'm not looking to have a wait time of an hour and a half. I'm really not even looking to have a ton of walk-ins as much as I'm just looking to have a well-respected name in the community and, provide a product that is tried and true.
That's why I pushed you guys so hard to do the booking only.
Yeah.
I mean, walk-ins come in, and if you're free, take them, hopefully make them a future client. But really, realistically, you don't know what's going to happen in a year or two. This place may not be here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But you have a ton of clients and a ton of people that come. Just say you're in a walk-in only barbershop, right? Mm-hmm. If you have a ton of people that come in and see you regularly walking in, it's going to be hard to get a hold of them. It's going to be hard, tell them hey, I had to move. I'm 10 miles away now, blah, 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 blah. Where the way we're all doing it is you have everyone's number, you have everyone's email.
Yeah.
You can get a hold of anyone, right? If you move somewhere, get a hold of them, tell them right then.
Exactly.
That's what, it was nice for me, from the salon, when I could finally move in here. Mm-hmm. I just sent a text to every one of my clients and said, hey, I'm down here now, taking appointments only.
Yeah.
Appreciate your business. I understand if it's too much of a drive. Mm-hmm. Love some referrals, things like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely better to have people that book appointments, and it really brings a certain type of clientele, I think.
Yeah, it definitely attracts a different clientele than. Well,
to put it in a real way, it attracts a better clientele. You have someone that's willing to wait. Look forward, book the appointment.
Yeah. Come
in a week to 4 weeks later after they book it, right?
Yeah.
Patient people, they know what to expect. Mm-hmm. Those kind of clients, they're going to be the ones that are willing to pay your price.
Yeah, and
when your price can raise more too.
And I wouldn't say necessarily a better clientele as much as I would say a clientele that respects the work that you put out more.
Yeah,
they respect your work ethic. Yeah, they respect your work ethic more than they than if you were to just go to. I don't want to call it. I mean, I'll call it a chop shop. I mean, most of the barber shops around here, I feel like, are a chop shop. You go there to get a haircut, whether you wait an hour or you have an appointment with one of the barbers there. You're kind of just going there to get chopped up, and they're looking for the next person to sit down in their chair. They usually do 30-minute appointments. They try not to go over that because they want to get their money. And when they are not with a client, most of them are on their phone.
And it's hard to get that. It's hard to get that much. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. People will be like, "Oh, let's charge $20 a haircut."
Yeah.
And do as many as you can. It's like, why not charge $30 to $50 and take an hour on each client?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's enough people in the world to do that.
Oh, yeah. And
they may be harder to reach than you would think, but you can reach them. That's the thing.
I honestly don't believe it's harder to reach them.
People appreciate it. There's people out there that appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't believe it's harder to reach that clientele. I just believe that the clientele base that we look for is more of a clientele base that would be true to a stylist or barber. So it's the people that we look for might already have a dedicated barber. They're just looking for a little bit better experience when they go to that.
Yeah. For sure.
I love all the breweries that are popping up down here.
Dude,
only because I love drinking.
Dude, I like
especially I love craft beer.
Yeah, I like some crafty beers.
Yeah.
And I just love going there to all the breweries around Wichita, really.
Oh yeah, honestly, I feel like most of them have a very nice atmosphere.
Yeah,
I was like, they're
food
definitely
too. That's one thing. I like going to some other places like Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever to drink beer, and things like that. But the food, I don't know. It's not as real, I guess.
Yeah, there's
no love. There's no the food's not made with love. When you go to the brewery, it's made with love.
There's something to be said
it's like grandma's food,
there's something to be said for a restaurant that has only one location in the entire country.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like when
small business, so, they care.
Exactly.
More,
no, I feel like that's exactly why I like to support local business, small business in general. Is there's a lot more of an authentic, caring feel to it, and that's exactly what I feel like we offer in the hair industry. Is we offer the same kind of authenticness that is in a local small business, because that's exactly what we are. We just offer that in form of haircuts as opposed to brewing a beer or putting out some food.
I do like. I mean, I've talked about it a lot to you. I like Augustino's a lot. Out west,
it's a good food,
dude. I like.
You got
food's great.
You got a what was it? What'd you get?
The panini.
You got a panini.
The panini
over there
is
the other
great.
night. I had a little bit of it. It was delicious.
Yeah.
They had a lovely wheat beer.
That one.
Yeah.
That you drank.
Oh, seriously, man. It was delicious, man.
Fuck, dude. What was the alcohol percentage?
It was like an 8.5% alcohol. I drank the one beer and I was feeling it. And I'm a large man. I was like, look at me.
That would hurt me in the morning because I wouldn't stop. But
yeah, I got.
It's a good thing
limits,
they closed kind
of
early because I would not stop.
Yeah, so. That last call at 9:30 wasn't my favorite thing about it in the world.
Yeah, wasn't a fan of that. But whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think they want to be known as like a bar scene. I think they want to be known more as a restaurant with good beer.
I'm saying open that bar up for another 2 hours, and I'll spend a lot more money there than I would just on a damn plate of panini and some fries.
Right. But I don't know. That's not what they're going for.
But
there's places like that.
No, I was like, I respect it. That's why I like going to Airplanes.
I like Airplanes too.
It's like, that's a brewery. I like going there.
I can't wait to
drinking a flight of beers.
That's why I bought 2 cakes from them.
Yeah,
because their beer,
it's good,
undeniable.
It's too
good. You know
what
I mean?
And you don't like IPAs. You're a light beer man.
Yeah.
You're a wheat beer, a golden ale type of man. But
I like pale ales too. I do.
Okay, that's getting into a little bit more.
It's
a little
darker,
bit more hoppy.
But I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know why I can't do the dark beers.
It's not even the dark beer though. I mean, that's simple.
To me, if
they
it's
had a very
dark,
light, they had a very, very light citrusy IPA. Man, you tried it and you said you didn't really like it that much. It's just you don't like the hoppy notes. You don't like the hoppy flavor that is involved with the IPAs, in my opinion.
I do like in like the ales and like some of the wheats where there's definitely, I don't know what fruit, but some sort of fruits mixed in it.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that.
Oh yeah, I am a huge fan of more of a citrusy beer, but if it is going to be citrusy, I like it to have that hoppy note, that little bit of bitterness, just as a bite on the back end. It just makes it a little bit more of a crisp taste for me, as opposed to just, I feel like I'm drinking a fruity drink. You know, when I drink a fruity beer, a fruity light beer,
for sure.
No, but like those beers we drank last night, man, not good. Not good in my opinion. Those ruby orange shock tops or whatever they were, man.
Shock tops.
I was like the Belgian. No, the Belgian white's perfectly fine though.
Yeah,
I dig the Belgian white, but the other 3 flavors that they offered were like too much horrendous in my opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I felt like I was drinking a soft drink more than I was drinking something that is going to be inebriating.
Yeah, dude. No, I think it'd be cool if we could get some of these. You know, I don't know how far stretched these podcasts will get, but I do think it would be cool to have like some of the people that own the local breweries come in, you know, maybe bring some beers.
Oh, I would love.
We could sit here and just chat, you know, just talk.
I would love to have local business owners on in this forum, because I feel like
some cool ones.
Yes,
too.
Exactly. I feel like this forum offers a little bit more freedom in what you're able to talk about.
Just be you.
Yeah, exactly. You're able to be a little bit more authentic, whereas you know you have Wichita Eagle come out or KWCH News. You got to be a little bit more prim and proper, because that goes out to a larger. I feel like that caters to a larger audience, whereas we with this will cater to a more specific audience.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. My opinion behind that is like, I don't care what the audience is. Like, I just want to be me at all times.
Oh, that's exact.
Because we're going to be dealing with people face to face all the time. It's like, well,
I mean, that's exactly how we already are.
Some sort of like front, and then you walk in, meet me. It's not what you thought, you know.
No, we are already like that. It's just it's just not a lot of other people tend to be like. Not a lot of other people tend to be 100% authentic 24/7.
Maybe though, but this is such a chill setting. Just
it is
chilling at a table, drinking. having a conversation. Mm-hmm. It is weird talking to the microphone, but
yeah, I mean,
get it. It's what you got to do.
No, I was like literally this is what the second time we've recorded ourselves while talking into microphones. Right.
And we got Chris back here with like all the gear just set up.
Yeah, I was like it's a little different. It's a little bit different vibe to get used to.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm looking forward to getting used to it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like I definitely want to continue to do these things.
Yeah.
I was like
this is fun.
Yeah. I was like moving forward, the two things I want to do within the year, grow this barbershop, grow this podcast. I got plans for growth. That's
Definitely.
it.
Yeah. That's
2018 is a year of growth for us, in my opinion.
That's kind of where I'm looking at. I feel like I'm always looking at looking forward. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm always trying to look at least a year, if not further.
I don't try to look
future.
back. I do when I make mistakes. I do think about them and learn from them. But I always keep looking forward with it. I was like, what's the next thing that's gonna push that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I never look at things as a mistake as much as I look at them as a learning curve.
Yeah, I mean, we've already made mistakes, which
sucked, honestly,
and
countless.
Were expensive for me, but
yeah.
Oh, I mean, when we're putting this place together, we just would just buy some shit. Just think, all right, let's do this real quick. We wouldn't think about it.
We wouldn't really think it through as much as...
This would be cool in here. Let's do it.
And then we just buy the shit, and we end up getting it in here, and it doesn't work out at all.
Even
the previous cabinets we were going to use. We were going to use previous stations.
Yeah, I spent on that $800 for those cabinets.
Oh yeah, they were like $200 a piece, and they were all shit wooden. They're some shit from a fucking website. I don't know, man.
They're broke.
And what did we get these for? We got these for less than that. We got these nice ass fucking metal toolboxes.
Shout out to Lowe's. Jesus.
Yeah, shout out to Lowe's right now.
But I've made mistakes.
Hit me with a sponsorship.
I've made mistakes before in here, just in my, because I've always been basically a private contractor, really, and just kind of just dumb stuff as far as pricing and things like that. But I was so new. And I have never had any sort of mentor or anything like that. Really just dove into the damn thing.
Oh, me and you both are very self-starting people.
I mean, I've screwed up a lot, but at the same time, it hurt a little bit, but not. It's never been detrimental, and I'd always just try to learn from it. Make sure there's multiple lessons to be learned within one mistake, I think.
No, that's why I say they're more learning curves than they are true mistakes.
It's kind of hard to elaborate on that, but just thinking, I don't know. I'm trying to think back of specific moments, but I don't
Pacific.
know. Yeah, Pacific Ocean moments.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I don't know. Yeah, but let's take a little commercial break real quick. I gotta pee real quick.
I'm fine with that.
All right,
we'll be back. We'll be back. Oh, we're live.
We're back. We're back.
We're back.
Man, we fucking polished 2 bottles.
We easily polished them off. I'm gonna have to take a rip of your vape right now.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. Never. I take that
monster,
back. I take that back. I have smoked a cigarette or two in my day. It's kind of more of a drunk fetish.
Cigs, huh?
more of a drunk fetish than it is anything else. I don't think I've ever actually smoked a cigarette while I'm sober in my life. That seems like a horrible idea when I'm sober, but once I start getting some drinks in me, it's like I might want to bang a heater or two.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but
I mean, I respect that.
It's how it goes, man. It's how it goes sometimes. Just like I want to bang a fucking heater right now. I need something in my hands and in my mouth. You know, you're like a whore, but with a cigarette. I will.
Yeah. I hope my grandma doesn't watch this.
Yeah, my entire family is Catholic, so if they watch this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't care. Though.
But I love you. Just
actually, know, it wouldn't be like they wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, they better not watch it. Anyways, let's wrap this up.
No, I was like, I love you.
Let's wrap it up. Though.
But this is me. I'm gonna have to hit a cheers.
With the cheers.
Cheers to the cameraman as well.
Cheers, Chris.
Audio engineer. All around superstar.
All right, well, tomorrow, big opening, so guess we better get ready.
No, I was like, it'll be a good time tomorrow. A long day of cleaning.
So yeah, I mean, I guess to say something, our first official day of taking walk-ins and everything will be Saturday.
Saturday, February 10th, 2018 is the day that it all starts for TMH Studios.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that day. And we will also do a cheers on that day, my man.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here.